Weather and traffic every 10 minutes on KBOI 2 News this morning. Denny, the pesky I word is back.
Yeah, and so there's at least the potential for an inversion, and I do want to stress it's not
here yet.
You remember like 3 years ago there was just that one where it stayed there for weeks and it was gray and we didn't see the sun. Yeah. I don't think this is what that's going to be, but we're going to kind of see those first little side effects, meaning the patchy fog in the mornings, a little bit of haze hanging around in the afternoon, could block your view of the foothills at times, but we're hoping that the pattern changes up enough at some point to prevent that kind of an inversion, but just certainly notice that the temperatures in the mountains will be pretty steady with ours, just kind of all those little side effects and symptoms. 54 days until spring. If you needed a reminder this morning or looking past the inversion, past the snow, there you go, 54 days. With each and every day, we get a little bit closer, right? It's been one of the snowiest Januaries on record, 21.5 inches so far this month, and we'll end it on a dry note, so this should be where we stay. 27 inches takes the top spot, January of 1929, the following year, not far behind. So it has been certainly a snowy one. This morning for the bus stop, things are finally going to clear out. I think you'll be okay without a rain jacket or a snow, or just like a hood for your snow coat. You'll still want your winter gear. Mostly cloudy skies, very cold. Here's our temperature. We're at 17 in Nampa, 15 for you in Caldwell. Good morning, Mountain Home at 16 where you are, and it's 18 here in Boise. 12 below in Stanley, and single digits for McCall and Sun Valley. But take a look at what happens when you pull into play the wind chill. Certainly feels a little bit colder. Single digits for Nampa and Caldwell. Sub-zero temperatures is what we could expect to feel like up in the high country this morning. Visibility is doing okay most everywhere except east of Boise down toward Mountain Home and into parts of the western Magic Valley. Visibility there less than a quarter of a mile in some spots. There's going to be pockets of very dense fog there. Enough so and in a wide enough area that the National Weather Service issued a dense fog advisory until 11 o'clock this morning for those areas. Otherwise, mostly dry on the satellite radar. Starting to see a little cloud deck linger in from the west, and that'll kind of be the story of the day today. A mix of sun and clouds. More clouds this morning, though. Our air coming out of the north currently, meaning that's what it's going to be so cold today, or at least feel a little bit colder than what we saw yesterday. Highs in the upper 20s. Low pressure situated off the coast. Won't really do much. Could send a couple of weak storms into our neighboring states, but we're going to be under the influence of high pressure as we head toward Friday. That's where we're going to see the potential for the inversion to form, or at least the conditions that come with an inversion to take part in some of those lower valleys of Idaho. 28 degrees today, mix of sun and clouds. Our temperatures tonight will drop back into the teens once again. I think some areas will see them plunge into the single digits, so I wouldn't be surprised. And because of that, we could see some patchy fog forming out there on the roads again tomorrow morning. On the Futurecast, we'll keep a close eye on this here. Overall, more clouds the next couple of days. Some scattered snow shower activity up in the mountains and especially over into parts of Montana and northern Idaho. Just a weak disturbance moving through. We'll send more clouds our direction for Thursday or for tomorrow. And then by Friday, watch what happens. The map really clears out. That shows high pressure building in, the ridge coming in from the southwest. We are going to be watching for that patchy fog and haze here in the lower valleys. So region by region today, we'll see mid-20s for Burley, Twin Falls, and Jerome. The Magic Valley, mostly cloudy skies there. Patchy fog now this morning. Isolated snow showers possible up in the Sun Valley area up towards Stanley too. Low 20s for the west central mountains. Isolated snow showers there. Otherwise mostly cloudy for the rest of us. Highs in the upper 20s here for Emmett, Payette, and Weiser. It will be at 29 in Caldwell, so scratching close to 30 degrees. 28 for us in Boise. Eagle, your high 29 degrees. We'll be back in the teens tonight. Mostly cloudy. Similar story for tomorrow. Tomorrow should look a lot like today, maybe a few more clouds out there. Then I think by Friday the inversion starts to set in. Our temperatures are going to be stationed in the mid-20s for the first couple days of the weekend, low 20s by Sunday. And just if you're heading up to McCall